Well, let's go ahead and take a look at the Lucas Oil ladder here as we begin the semifinal portions of Top Alcohol Funny Car. Gil has made his way into the final. Who will he face? It will probably be Thomas Carter or Kris Hool. That's because those are the other two cars.
Should be good matchups there. Both those guys looking for the first national event win against Paul Gill, who, as I said before, round by round, race by race, has as good a race car as almost anybody out there, and that's including Frank Manzo.
Now next week in the NHRA full time.
It's a magnificent Ford cars up there. Bob Tasker was like a rock star in that neck of the woods. That funny car race they've had for years since September 10th. If you're in the New England area, funny cars, jet cars, top sportsmen, should be a fun weekend out there. And we're looking forward to possibly going there for a national event sometime within the next 2 years.
Since you're from New Jersey, that's just right down the road, or up the road.
It was a fun ride. Unfortunately, it took 8 hours because summer traffic in New England isn't a fun thing.
Yeah, there's Thomas Carter, the jawbreaker, taking on Kris Hool, the man we met at the beginning of our show. The man who wants to race in every division this year. So far, it's on track.
Frank Manzo, Jay Payne, guys like that have been here over the last couple of years. Neither one of them came this weekend, and what it did was really open up the field, made it wide open so that other guys have a chance to go out and win. There was nobody that dominated the field in qualifying in through eliminations. Thomas Carter made it to the championship round, but last year got a chance to watch Frank Manzo win. Kris Hool and his brother looking to take this purple and white team into the championship round. It's a wonderful race car and a great story.
Manzo with that Cecil points race you were talking about earlier.
Yep. Tough to beat. He was number one qualifier by about 0.2 of a second there.
Sounds like Frank Manzo.
Gotta hate when that happens.
Red light and good night, and guess what? Kris Hool is in the finals here today. The Lucas Oil Nationals in Brainerd, Minnesota.
How cool is that for the team out of Wyoming? Thomas Carter got a little bit of the yips on the starting line. He leaves early, gets that red light start, and so Kris and his brother, I mentioned Jay Payne, Mike Robeck used to hang out with Jay and work with him, built this race car here, and now they get a chance to go into the final round, along with his brother Kevin, the Gripper Hand Cleaner team. They've already been to finals at a couple of division races. Look at that lead way early there for Thomas Carter, and that's a shame because that's a very good race car, but that car is going to run Paul Gill, who basically calls New England Dragway one of his home tracks. That'll be the final round matchup. One of them, Kris Hool, has never won a national event before.
Hool coming all the way out from Casper, Wyoming. It's going to be kind of a West Coast, East Coast showdown here in the Midwest. So we look forward to that.
Down to the end of the racetrack and Lard.
We have another guy, Kris, here that's going to the finals. And Kris, you came into this race tied for 7th with Roger Bateman. Roger Bateman already went out. How focused are you on the points right now?
It's huge. We want to finish top 10 so bad. Kevin, he's got the Gripper Hand Cleaner Chevy Monte Carlo running perfect for me. So, hopefully somebody in Wyoming, will step up and see what we're doing and sponsor us.
You know what they're doing is putting a very nice product on the racetrack. They're running extremely well, and anytime you get a car in the Lucas Oil Sportsman class like that, making that good a presentation, it's nice to see that get some help.
And that's the burnout of Kris Hool. Paul Gill is backing up. It's the Lucas Oil Nationals at Brainerd International Raceway, along with Lauren Bowman, Bob Fry, and Dave Reed. Time for Top Alcohol Funny Car Finals.
Has been an unusual weekend because of the number of cars in the field, a couple of bye runs, guys just staging and backing up, and it's going to be Paul Gill, who's got 2 national event wins, but it's been a while since he's been able to close the deal. From a performance standpoint, he's got the better race car, but we always say you make him go out on the racetrack and run him. Now, he's got Kris Hool, his brother with a race car from Wyoming in the other lane, looking to win for the first time in their national event career, enjoying a world tour. We're stopping in Minnesota with a national event win, and NHRA's 60th anniversary would probably be the highlight of that tour. They're going to have to run very well. Paul doesn't make a mistake. Kris Hool and his brother are going to have to make the best run of the weekend for them to take the win.
I wonder what the butterflies are like right now. Of course, that machine inspired is back to business as usual, but Kris Hool, before that race, had some time to think about it. Paul Gill, you mentioned it's been a while, 6 years since he's found his way to victory lane, so somebody going to be pretty happy at the end of this quarter-mile run.
They have 2 sharp-looking race cars, 2 very good drivers, 2 different parts of the country, Casper, Wyoming, and Brockton, Massachusetts.
last stop, it was Alexis DeJoria. This time it's that man in the purple and white machine. How about it for Kris Hool out of Casper, Wyoming?
That will be an emotional win. You heard him talk about Mom earlier. He and his brother basically put the business on hold to go on tour, run this thing. Tough break for Paul Gill. Spun the tires, bounced it around off the starting line, and 567, an excellent run of the week, 256 miles an hour. Nothing fluky about that. Granted, Paul Gill was not really making a challenge in the other lane, but he would have had to hustle because that 567 is great. Always a joy to see a first-time winner. Congratulations to the Hool family.
This is going to be fun to watch. You see Charlotte Lucas down at the far end. Michael Forrest Lucas, the man who brings us our series, brings us this race. And Kris Hool is just about to meet Charlotte Lucas, take his first national event trophy.
Isn't that nice? Been to a couple of divisional finals this year. Got a race car built just for them. He's the younger of the two brothers. Dedicating it to Mom. Comes out here, gets that pewter wallet in his 60th anniversary. Did it in fine fashion. Ran very well in that final round and earned that championship trophy. Let's get down to the end of the racetrack and Lauren.
Kris, you left the line and never looked back. What's it like to get your first wallet here in Brainerd?
And this is fantastic. You know, this is for my brother, my mom who passed away, my dad, everybody in Wyoming that has supported us. So this is wonderful. It's an unbelievable feeling.
Congratulations.
Kind of get the feeling that maybe it hasn't sunk in yet for when he's a national dragster. It certainly will all sink in. Top alcohol drag dog starts. I love it. Can't wait to get there either. For now, we're done in Brainerd. For Bob Fry, Lauren Bowman, Stack Iron Tire Crew, I'm Dave Reeve. How about it for Kris Hool? His first win ever. And Jim Wiley going to make the points to top